What do you think?
I don't like 2-3-2. You should go 2-2-1-1-1 like they're doing in the championship. Do they do that in the seventh game in baseball, or they do 2-3-2?
2-3-2 in the World Series.
They do 2-3-2 in the World Series. NBA switched back to 2-2-1-1-1, right?
After David Stern retires and leaves the NBA, remember I sent you that article. The NBA Finals will be changing the format.
They're not doing it.
2-1.
Aren't they doing it this year?
No, not until next year in 2014.
Oh, that blows Donkey Kong, man.
I knew you would not like that.
I don't like that at all. What kind of losing crap is that?
Well, David Stern probably figures I'm going to be done in February of next year, so why not just say, okay, I'll enjoy the rules for the NBA.
How do I get my name in there to be the freaking commissioner? That's an easy gig. Do you know he was making like $30 million a year? What are you freaking? I'll tell you what, guys. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll do it for $10 million a year, and I'll do a better job. And that other $10 million or $15 million that you were going to give me a year, we'll donate that to several different charities. How about that?
That sounds like a really, really good idea.
No
and I know
why
Jeff would bring all kinds of changes to the NBA.
No wonder why the NBA ain't making a lot of money. They're paying David Stern $30 million a year to sit on his ass and do nothing.
Well, you keep in mind that when David Stern leaves next year in February, I believe it's that first weekend in February, he will be there. He would have 30 years because he came in as NBA commissioner in 1984. He took over for Larry O'Brien.
30 stinking years.
That's right.
As a commissioner.
And I remember on Facebook reading, I'll never forget, a couple weeks ago, they said NBA Finals changing format from, instead of 2-3-2, 2-2-1.
That rocks. That
and
rocks.
A lot of people are in favor of it. They love it.
Oh, yeah. I love that, man. Are you kidding me? That just rocks. Are you kidding me?
Because they do. You can agree with Gary Bettman there.
That's the only thing I do agree with Gary Bettman on. I don't agree with him either. He's another schmuck. How many freaking lockouts have he had as a commissioner? 3?
3 or 4.
Speaking of hockey, we'll have our hockey guru on Wednesday. Ron will be on Wednesday, so remember to come on and invite all your hockey friends for our hockey segment on Wednesday of this week.
But I agree with you. It's just so disappointing. But on Facebook and Twitter, people are for this. And I knew, Jeff, when I sent you that article a couple weeks ago about the NBA Finals changing their format from instead of 2-3-2 to 2-2-1-1-1. I was like saying, I send it to Jeff. I said Jeff will be thrilled when he hears about it. Because obviously somebody's listening to us.
Well, because when I was growing up as a kid in the early 70s and late 70s and early 80s, it was always 2-2-1-1-1. Always. Yeah. Always.
And 2-3-2 was put in play in 1985.
2-3-2 blows donkey schmucks. Okay? I don't like it.
A lot of people were against it when David Stern put it.
And I can't wait till baseball goes back to it, too, because that's the right way. Oh, it's traveling logistics. Who cares about the freaking press people? Who gives a flying fig about the press people? Okay, you can handle this. It's done. It's easy. It's quick. Come on. What the hell's the matter with you people? That's the way it's supposed to be. That's how when I grew up, all the sports were like that. 2-2-1-1-1. That's what I grew up on. That's the way it should be. None of this wins the All-Star game gets home field advantage in the World Series. That's a bunch of boo-hooey, too. I'm going to fix all that stuff when I become commissioner of all the leagues at once. You see what you can do? I'll tell you what. You can have one commissioner for all 4 leagues. Pay him $10 million a year, and I'll do all 4 leagues for you.
And he'll fix everything up neatly for the games.
Yeah, just $40 million a year, but I'm doing 4 leagues. I'm commissioner of all 4 leagues. I'll fix them all for you. I'll fix the basketball. I'll fix the hockey. I'll fix the freaking baseball. and I'll fix the freaking basketball. Oh, the NFL. I'll fix them all. The NFL is getting carried away with this freaking concussion bull crap baloney and making guys hit low, and they're knocking guys in the knees and knocking them out for seasons and killing their career. It's ridiculous.
You know, another thing you can do as Commissioner, Jeff, if I were you, get rid of the whole thing where a fan who gets tossed out of a game has to take that anger
management. Yeah, that's going too.
2 hours.
That's going. Or if a fan gets tossed out of the game and he's got to still take that, the team has got to pay for
it.
Not the fan, the team.
I'll never forget that show we did in August of last year.
That's ridiculous.
And I saw that, and I thought, oh, Jeff will shake his head when he sees.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
When I'm commissioner, I'm making it the team has to pay for it. Also, this new rule that they came out with that says if no team volunteers to be on Hard Knocks, the NFL will force a team to be on Hard Knocks. When I'm commissioner, that rule is gone, and so is Hard Knocks. Because nobody wants to do it anyway. Bye-bye.
Later.
That's ridiculous. How do you make a rule that forces an NFL team to be on Hard Knocks if no other team volunteers? You know no team's going to volunteer, so the NFL's going to pick a team every year. That's ridiculous, man. That's unholy right there. That's ridiculous. I'm going to fix that, too. And also, these games on Thursday night for football, they're gone.
Yeah.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. They're
because
gone.
The idea of putting games on the NFL Network is just a flat-out joke.
Joke and a half.
Yeah. You can't be telling me, and you can't be saying that it's big for, because think of the other people who don't have the NFL Network.
Exactly. And in Major League Baseball, playoff games that are going on MLB, no, gone. All playoff games will be on regular TV so everybody can see it.
And go back to the regular format. Go back to the format where it says 5-7-7.
Yeah, and we're not having no freaking 200 wild card teams. Okay, you got three leagues in each. You got your 3 division winners and 1 wild card. Let's move on and play some ball. Enough of this freaking extra play and bullcrap game. Okay? Unstinking believable. Unstinking believable. Hey, that's our time here for our Monday edition of Sports World Radio. Join us tomorrow for the Tuesday edition of Sports World Radio, where I'm pretty much sure that if Sean's homesick from work again, he'll join us. If not, we'll get Kenny C on the air with us and have a total different perspective than he has, and it's going to be great. Until then, my friends, that is Sean Mann. I am Jeff Escow. This has been Sports World Radio. Remember, you only have one life to live. Live it long, live it strong, and live it proud. And please don't forget, life may suck, but the alternative is unacceptable. Peace out, everybody. We will see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Hey, boy, Stimpy. We sure had fun today, didn't we? So long, kids. Come on, Stimpy, say goodbye.
Where are we going?
The show's over. See you next time.
Next time? When's that?
Pretty soon. Don't worry.
Pretty soon?